Chibim somewhat called Badwam TV, Badwam Jumadi so Yada Apostle Dr. Nita Kutegua sending crunches some of their bray. They do Sonny a Badwam Cassie, and some of the overtia will be any Caniman Penny Abedi Chin and the Cocoboma and PP for no. Amonyo, ya one more year, tribal, no religion, and one Saturday and Kebea winning free ho. Na tumi aboa wo motansam no ene nsem bi na no pay ye bro Adom TV Badwam kase wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTube search Adom TV Tube kwa adomonline.com ensem we ni bebre ewo ho medidi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de miente se den nsem ni chiremu ankasa etie Kane Ghana mampani abedi achire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de kokobo mo den MNPP achitafo no nyina se won to abomu won bibia wo ye no won hwe won huye won kasa se campaign obi ye na ye de na sore ne kromu anabia wo free ye no emmoa ne tichu nso wo hwe ni mu kwan so akwa yi obi obeti won franka de ama wo mo no won hwe sa kasa no eye.
It is very, very important, therefore, that we don't allow people to come in with explanations that are not factual, that are made up, and that divide our party. We are a united party, encompassing people from all ethnic groups, all religions, and we are part of the elephant family. It is therefore very important that we do not allow people, for the sake of political advantage, to break us apart as a party.
Nekasa yemu no science ready to just say post-election reports are on Sakano. Bibia ni mu a edi adanse se ne som anase baabi a wo free ene ma amanyoko no edi ntwo e wa abatuo ni mu na tenkasa ne yema mienu wei epie report ni mu a anko no ankasa kura no enya de senko ba begina semanfo nto abama no ema ne bedi amanyoko nani.
And it is stated in black and white in the Okwe report, as well as all the other studies, is that religion and tribe were not factors in the 2024 election results. They were not factors. They were not factors. So we should not try to inject to say that Christians will not vote for Baumia. My 4.7 million votes were there only Muslims who voted. It's not possible. There were all who voted for me. When Kufuor lost, did we say religion? When Mills lost, did we say religion? When Nana Akufo-Addo lost, did we say religion? No, that is not a factor.
That was so nonsense. Cassia, yeah, one of your news editor, Adom FM, or Kwasia Jamai, and Nida Quine, Sir GJA, General Secretary, no, will bet to me Edison Kunim, and I'm so ma within a procua Piomu or Upper East, Montom Nimuchan, and Niswa Duhuno, and she says, in any source, about one of Cosso, and couldn't be any idea or Baye, a man central for.
Money, let me be General Secretary. Number 2 on the ballot. Me bua me susu me ni dia me nyina. Me de be bua e ma GJ Ghana Journalists Association. Ho nanim aya kono. Na ehun kakra ba ye ho. Some politicians no hu na mo say sankofo yi de e say hwo mu yi. Na o me nsem ne be koso e be che o man mi bia yi. Ye nya nkata sesen ye nkata so. Ye be simu akan pain. We are minister, we are when you for somewhere we did be na ya for so you be can pay na de adeba come and say kaseba konta e be bu no fine na ma ye members so anya nhim say oh se kapre tro a mutua from dues ni ade nyina e se tumi kire ba bi e ko na adwuma e die ni ade e ba ne sa omuso no omutumi nya hontoso mo ntumi sum yie ntimi ne Centrafo I walk my winning on me GG members. Beckham, yet to me she Dumadie papa I be bois, not central doing a more peja. Na ye a corner, na ye a nika, na aso abapa, a demand Centrafo in Ghana.
Ani wonum edin kita hun ewie ye no ensem trofo bi a wonum ewo bolekatanga ene amani boni etwetwe nkomo
Okay, he's the right candidate and he'll be the best person who can help journalism in Ghana. Based on his vision, I think sure I'll vote for him because somebody who is going to provide us ID cards, who is going to empower women in journalism and other things. Yes, so I think he'll be the right candidate. Yes, so we'll just give him a try to see what he's going to do for we the journalists in the country.
National Petroleum Authority mpanimfoɔ sɛ wɔn mo ɛbɛhwɛ Energy Sector Levy Amendment Act no wɔn mo ɛbɛyɛ bibi ɛde afa ɛho sɛ bɛyɛ a nkonya ɔhaw ɛwɔ yɛmfu a yɛtɔ so kaseɛ no ɛtɔ so.
The problem that this one city is supposed to resolve, they have not provided, with the greatest respect, any alternative. We still need liquid fuel for the purposes of getting the lights on. Question, how are we going to buy it? The PRC's tariff formula, does it include liquid fuel? If it doesn't, with respect, one would expect that the minority will say, in the absence of the one city, this is our alternative for government to raise that amount. That conversation appears lost in whatever we are saying now. If an alternative is provided, I know President John Dramani Mahama is a very listening president. And to the extent that he is a listening president, if the minority put out an alternative that the president considers doable, President Mahama doesn't mind where a solution comes from as a leader that he is.
National Petroleum Authority, Badwam se asotwe a wonom a wonfa mmara kwan so fuel stations wɔ man mu wɔde ma wonom no wonom ayɛ nsesanye wɔ mu na wɔsan sɛm yi ho bra Godwin Eduji Tamakulu kasa wɔ nhyiamu bi a Energy Committee wɔ mmarahyɛbadwa mu yɛ yɛaseɛ no de nkyerɛmu sei na to dwa ɛfa ho.
If you set up a filling station and when we quote unquote you are caught and you can come back and pay 20,000 and have your license, then there's really no disincentive to stop people from engaging in such activity. So at the right time, we'll be approaching the committee so that we can look at a review of the penalties, particularly. If the penalty, we believe that if the penalties are punitive enough, it will discourage those unscrupulous people from setting up filling stations in unauthorized places. We all remember the events that happened at Atomic, Hacho, and the panic is set in the whole system. We are trying so well to ensure that we minimize those incidents.
Ghana National Fire Service and so the Kokobona Emma Adishia ye one new Takoradi. Na ni nyina ne se fango na ne ebinumu wia no se de na wo mo ye ne sa na hunsunsuaso no ebe ha dwenti adehye no hwantwe wo ho emfrem
in this situation na baby a located on the pipelines na pipelines is so carry very flammable materials. Imagine this kind of flammable materials, the content, the volume of these materials are way to Asia. Depots all around. We are sitting on a very big time bomb. Say, was a Sam Kesepa was our brain. They are she war no the team there. Pipelines from day in day, everything will be a good leakage. Now we'll try to siphon fuel every pipelines. Ghana ha yɛnhyɛ ante dɛm nsɛm no but ɛkɔ Nigeria mani na azina was a disaster speed ba ɛbɛhwɛ na nkɔfo wɔ siphon fuel na explosion esi hwɛ most of them pipelines or baby on them through our communities na imagine there because of them activity ya sheda ya pay pipeline a yɛbɛnya fuel na sɛ explosion ba hwɛ pipeline baby on them bia explosion in the canal was general.
Moses Bentel, a operations manager at Ghana Stock Limited. One also the Atukruma Funina animal set one more when in Nahonomo. Now one number Marquine Soa would this Edumani and who one more 1 penny 4 amania sebeya or betrum one more so.
So, our community are almost 10 years now. Because of yenina pipelines for EFA community. Ebomodian say we engage the community on safety and then security. And then for some time, so we just thought we should get back to it, make it more frequent, educating them with regards to how they'll be safe on the pipeline, getting to know the hazards that comes along with the product, how they can protect themselves. And then security-wise, so we've had some issues with some people, not the entire community, just some few people there that are trying to always puncture the pipeline to steal product from it.
Nananom ne mpanifo ewo oyoko adako abusia wo rara biako yemensi mu wo ti mantemu ede to oti regional house of chiefs nanimu se nimadimi ye no nananom fo nan ensi efom office anhwa omsusu se ehinsemu mansotwe nom ne ade bi betumi ayi ne ti a wosre nananom atrakonwa so se wodo nan ensi fom esisa adwempo anansusuye no eho.
All other sub chiefs who have been installed in the absence of a paramount chief are also declared null and void, as they go against Asante traditional and custom. All cases in court should be withdrawn as Otunfo does not settle his cases in court of law. Everybody should remain calm. Immediately after the funeral of the Mampohene, Otunfo will invite the two factions to a meeting to peacefully resolve the dispute. The Oyoko Adako state of Rara has practiced the matrilineal Adeshi system of kinship since arrival from Kontenase, Asante around 1774, and any attempt to change it will not augur well for peace and tranquility in the state. The paramount stool which we brought from Kontenase has been in our custody all these years to date. Nana Rewa has not got any paramount stool to install a chief on. Our view is that the position you have adopted will throw the state of Rara into a permanent confusion and chaos, which will not augur well for Rara and the whole Oti region. Under the circumstances, we urge that you pause your intended action and allow Otunfo's intervention to help resolve the issue for peace and development to prevail.
Nyano Adom TV Badwam kase no yemfensi yeda semrane adaje midi afia amankwa tamaklo kan ye ho ye wo de bonkrata no ne Adom online stories no ho a yede to so.